What's up everyone? First video on the channel. Let's do it. We're gonna do a dice collection show off, I guess. There's a lot of dice here. Hope it's not too long. Before I get into the collection, I know a lot of people are probably unfamiliar with these dice. Coming from the video gaming channel, maybe. You're probably familiar with these dice. These are, Monopoly, Clue, whatever board game dice. But for D&D and other tabletop games, you're going to want to look at this set. We've got the 20-sided die. And all the dice, just for ease, we call it like D20, D12, 12-sided. This one's a 10. The 0 is actually 10. I've never seen a D10 that actually has the 1-0 as a 10, which is weird. 8-sided die, which is my favorite. I just like the shape, I think. It's fun. I don't know. This is my favorite set of dice, by the way. One of my friends who was in my IRL game many years ago got it for me for my birthday because he knows I love orange. It's supposed to be like a spooky, like Halloween color. It's really cool. I like yellow too, so it worked out. There's our 6-sided die, just like this. These are the same when it comes to D&D. You can use them together, it doesn't matter. This is a D6, just like this. This one has the numbers, that one has the dots or pips, I think is the correct term. These guys are scary. This is a 4-sided die, so if it ended up like this, it'd be a 1. Where's the camera? There we go. Some of them you read the bottom number, it's right side up, but this one is a top. Most of them are top number. Don't step on one of these. It's literally a little pyramid. You think stepping on Legos is bad? They're flat, at least, for the most part. This is, wow. And this one's fun. This is a percentile die. So you roll this with a D10 to generate a number between 1 and 100. Oh, pretty good. So it's pretty easy to read because it has the 2 different spots. So that's a 96. One more time. 47. If you get, where is it? All zeros is actually 100. Because the 10 on here would be the 10 spot for 18. All right, next we'll get into actually showing off all of my matching sets of dice. There's a lot. All right, here's our first bunch. These are some of my favorites. I actually pick these out and separate them from the other ones usually. I should mention my sets of dice are usually kept in one of these. If you've ever been to a gaming store for D&D, obviously you've seen dice, but even like card games or board games, whatever, sets of dice come in something like this. So I have a whole bunch of these, and that's how they're usually stored. I put them all out nice so we can get a good look at them for the video. Let's see. So you guys saw the orange set. I love this one. It's so nice. It's very sparkly. And you guys know I love purple, and this off-white looks really nice with it. Blue is always a nice color. I like that it's not a solid blue, it's a little cloudy. I won't be going over all the sets like this, but for my favorites, I will. I don't have many pink dice, but I love these. And again, it's got that cloudy effect with nice silver numbers. This one actually had white numbers, and I painted them silver, so it looks real good. I've done that with a few different sets of dice. I love my yellow. This is sparkly just for fun. I tried to have a little bit of, every color in here. Another very sparkly. This one's pretty basic. I don't know why I love it so much. I don't know. I think actually someone I used to work with who was honestly like an uncle, bigger brother type to me gave me this set. I think I traded him a set for that set. Yeah, that's what happened. I like it, but I think it's because of the memories. This one's fun. Watermelon. Let's see, this one will show it off nicely. It's perfect because they do mostly red and then the little bit before the green and then the green, the white and then the green. And that's on all of them, actually. I didn't even notice that until now. with how many dice I have, I don't get to use every set. That's for dang sure. This one's not in the right spot. Hopefully the camera's picking them up okay. I'm looking as I'm doing it. This one I think already had the silver numbers, but it's just another nice blue one that's more see-through than the other one that was more cloudy. Let's see, they're not really in a line, I guess. When I was putting these together, I just kind of poured them in and made sure they were together with each other. Just another sparkly one. Look, I'm a sucker for the sparkly, okay? These look like little gems. I don't know. This one is very fun. I forget the name of it. It had a really cool name. Oh, look at that little shine glare. These, again, are pretty basic, but I just like them. Almost like a purplish, blackish gray and a little bit of white. I don't think I showed this one yet. It's purple. It's got a really, I think, weird color in the blue for going with purple, especially this really light blue, but I love how much it stands out. This one's very easy to read as opposed to like this one. Let's see. I have a lot of sets that look similar to this, especially in here. I think there's 3. I just love this style. When it comes to like elements and stuff, ice is my favorite by far. I'm not a fire guy or thunder guy. I like ice and water, but ice is number 1. And this is just perfect. I guess I'll show off the other ones that look like that before doing the rest. This one is pretty much the same, except it's got different numbers. We can compare, but I'm pretty sure you guys can see it. Let me find the 20s real quick. I should be better at this by now. Okay. So the font on all the numbers is different. And then these are similar, but again, we got the sparkly. So I love my ice looking dice. These, I think these are one of the, when I started going to a new game store, I think this is the first set I bought from them. I just saw it and I was like, I love this. Like, we got greens with gold. It just looks really nice. All right, next bunch. All right, we got a few interesting ones here, a few with stories. I'm not going to go over all of them again, but I will show the ones that are, you know, unique. Like this one has very unique, again, font, I guess is the right word, but that's usually only for letters. But I guess numbers can have, yeah, numbers have font too. It's the same thing. So this one has a lot of like dragon stuff. These are really cool. The dragon around every number. And that's for all the dice. There's a full set. Everything I'm showing in this section is going to be full sets. And then these are more like elven. I'm going to look into getting a camera, a better camera. I'm using my phone right now. If anybody has a good suggestion on a camera for these types of videos, I would take any recommendation. Okay, these were my first set of dice ever. And the the numbers were gold, but they were really like faded gold. So I actually painted these with miniature paint, and they stand out and look so good. I did that for the whole set. Then I bought another set of them and did them silver. I think when I bought this set, I didn't realize it was the same as this one or very similar, but it worked out because I can just use these two and they match, just have different colors. It's pretty cool. No real stories for anything else. Like, there's the next bunch. All right, here's some more. I don't know if I have too many like things to say about these. These are all ones I like. I mean, I like almost all of my dice, you know. I don't buy ones I don't think are cool. These are really cool. I bought these for a friend for Christmas, and they were so cool, I was like, I'm getting one for myself too. Got a bunch of different greens. This green is kind of nice because it's different. We have another set that has different font for the numbers. Let's see how many times I say, I don't know if I can do scripted content. I don't think I'll try it on this channel. I don't think it would go well. It's not me. gotta be yourself. Here's another ice looking one that's probably very similar to one of the other ones I showed. Just some clear ones, some sparkly ones. And then this set is funny because it's not actually a full set. Don't tell anybody. But my friend gave me this set, just a clear, pretty, you know, pretty basic, just a clear set of dice. But he didn't have a 12-sided die for it. So I found this one, and clearly these are not the same. But you know what? They accept this D12 for who he is. Alright, again, not much story here. I actually put this set together just going through my dice. I didn't realize I had a full set of just solid blue with white. You'll see in some more of them, I appreciate like the very basic ones as well as like the really, you know, unique, cool ones like this one, white and black with gold. And this set looks like a similar one in the first bunch, but it is different. Just a few more to go. So if you're ever wondering what Addiction looks like, just use this as reference. There are a few I'll go over, but I'm gonna kind of just, you know, do a little scan. Those red and blue ones at the bottom with the little speckles of, I think it's like glitter or flakes or something. Let me find the 20s. Glittery. I'm a sucker for that. Let's see. Purple and gold. This might actually should be with the favorites. I don't know why it's here. Some basic ones that are just red, you know. Let's see. I was trying to do something where every set, like I zoom in on every set and just go through them, but I feel like this and then talking might be cooler. I don't know. We did these already. Okay, these are cool. These are, I think the name was Frosted, so they have a different texture than normal. Obviously I can't, you know, show that, but those are really cool. Like I was talking about, I like my basic dice too, so when I was playing D&D, sometimes I would, you know, use my really, like, you know, unique dice, and sometimes I would just pull out some basic ones, because why not? Lots of blues of similar colors. Let's see. And then down here, try to get rid of the shadow for y'all. I know the detail isn't the best. I'm trying to get a camera, but again, I need recommendations. I know nothing about it. This set I really enjoy. Where's the... So it's clear, but it's got like gold and a little bit of purple. Very nice color combination. Fun story about these ones that look like stones. One of my players bought a set of like, I think there were 10 sets of this style in different colors. And he had us roll other dice, and whoever rolled the highest on a d20 got to pick first which color they wanted. I rolled a 20, so he let me pick 2 right off the bat, so I picked these 2, because they looked like most like stone colors to me. I think there was green and blue and stuff, which looked cool, but if they're stone dice, I want them to look like stones, right? Okay, so that is all my sets of dice that are this type of like size and make. There are more to come, but as far as the ones I've shown so far, we're already at, I want you guys to guess, actually. Put in the comments how many sets of dice you think I've shown so far. The answer is 125. 125 times 7, because there's 7 dice per set. That's a lot, but we're going to move on to other sets and then have a grand total at the end. All right, these next sets are still very similar make, resin. These are from Temu. These sets were like close to 10, maybe 15 bucks each. The other dice I showed usually are around 10. Even if they're like more unique looking, they're not very expensive. These ones look very nice, a lot more detailed. They're a little bit bigger. Do I have a 20 around here? I mean, I have to have at least a few, right? There's the size difference. So they're a little bit bigger, so if you like that. The colors are very nice, and the D6, like, look how big the numbers are. Like, I love that. Very easy to read. Show off the 20s. This one's nice. Blue, purple with silver. Red and black. This one, originally, I didn't like the way it came out because the way it came out was it was cut in half. Like, half is just black and half is the red side. But then I realized right in the middle of the black is the 1. And right in the middle of the red is the 20. So now I actually love it. I love that it was made like that. I don't know if it was intentional because the rest of them, focus, the rest of them don't have that. Like, let's look at the, yeah, it's more sporadic. Like the 1 is half and half and the 12 is a little bit of both, whatever. Where's my 20 at? I'm showing the 20s just because that's the die you use the most if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Every other die is pretty much for damage or something else. This is used for like everything. I think I showed all of them except for this one. Again, purple and gold, I'm a sucker. This is probably one of the first ones I got. Again, I hope the camera's picking it up okay, but the inside has all kinds of crazy effects. Now, here's one of my most unique sets. I'm gonna put the rest to the side for now. And I'm gonna zoom in and hope it captures it. I rolled a 3, but do you see the inside? I'm not moving it. There's actually liquid and glitter inside of here. So when it was made, they inserted that. So it's crazy that there's liquid inside. And there's a full set of these. I'll show the 12. You'll have to believe me, they're all similar. But these are super cool. So that's that bunch. Next up, we have my metal dice. So obviously they are very heavy. This rainbowy set was my first set of metal dice. I didn't buy these. They were a gift from a player, an online player. I ran an online game for quite a while. And for Christmas, we bought each other dice. And she hooked me up with my first metal set. This one is pretty standard, just, you know, looking metal and black numbers. I like that set with the gold set, so it's like gold and silver. Again, pretty basic, but together they look cool. These blue ones, I love the blue. This is another set where I colored in the numbers because they were white, and white is boring when I can do blue and silver, one of my favorite combinations. So that whole set came out really good. Then this style is pretty interesting. Let's see, let me grab all the 20s. Let's do it this way. So we've got white with gold and purple with gold. Again, favorite color combination, one of them, along with the blue and silver and the green and gold. If you're ever making a character based on Link from The Legend of Zelda, you have to use this set. Like, come on. When I got these, I didn't realize, I think I had these first, then I got these. I didn't realize they were going to be smaller. The whole set is smaller than this set. But it doesn't bother me too much, that's fine. I do want more in this style. How often do I play D&D these days? Never. Do I want more dice still? Yes. How many dice do you need for D&D? Technically none, because you can roll dice on your phone. But don't tell me that, because, yeah, I got all these. These sets are newer. Again, blue and silver. Now, these are dangerous. They are heavier than the other ones, and they are very sharp. And then I had to get this color because this is like a, what's the word? Like a dangerous looking thing, right? So these colors don't really work for it. I just love the colors. These though, this is just metal with blood splatter all over it. You see the little splatters of red everywhere? If I ever play a barbarian, which I haven't yet, I'm using these dice. These are my newest set. Now, when I picked it up, can you guys hear that? As opposed to... And that's because these dice are actually hollow. It's probably, you could probably see through them, yeah. There's nothing inside, it's just a body. And I thought that was really cool. And of course, again, unpredictable. Silver and blue with some gold. I want more sets of this, actually. These are really unique, and I love that sound. All right, we got 2 more sets here. These are not metal, these are plastic again. I did a Kickstarter for these 2. I can't remember the name of the company. I have to find out because they have these are based on D&D classes. So this is like a wizard dice set, and this is like a fighter, soldier, knight type. So the D20 kind of looks like a magical, you know, orb. We've got a scroll, a mace. Maybe this is the cleric one. I forgot we got 2 of these D4s. I like these a lot. They're not the triangles, the freaking pyramids. Potion bottle. Another potion bottle. And just an arcane magic missile. Over here, we've got a warrior's like helmet. Oh wow, it's very shadowed. Hopefully you guys can see the little indent on the top. We've got gauntlets, which is super cool. A lance, a mace, maybe a dagger or something, another D4 similar to that one. And the D20 is actually a spin D20, so we just spin it. 12. Boop. And then these extra ones up top are not part of these sets, but they're just extra things. I think I got them as, I forget the term, but when you back something on Kickstarter, they give you extra stuff. So I got a little book here, and you just use it as a coin flip. It's got 1 and 2. And I got this one as well. Another D20 that is in this style, but different colors. Yeah, the lighting is weird on this one. And then I got more of these at a game store made by the same company, because again, I like these, and this is a nice little color. Purple with a light blue. I actually have a dice set like that, so those would go good with those. And with that, there are no more sets of dice, but we are far from done with the collection. Alright guys, I was trying to do the whole collection in one video. I shot a few more clips, but I wasn't close to being done, and it was already 30 minutes plus. So I'm going to cut it into my sets and then my assorted dice. So I'm just giving a little teaser for the assorted, which will come out pretty soon after this one. So if you're not familiar, these are Magic the Gathering cards. And I'm not going to spoil what's inside these little cases, but they're definitely dice. Now this is not Magic the Gathering, but I feel like most people watching will recognize this symbol. So I'll show those off next time. Thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to do more content on this channel. I love D&D and everything that goes with it. Peace out. Have a good one.